At the request of one of my subscribers, I decided to pick up this vintage watch from Casio. This is Casio's AW-60. Released in 1992, this watch is one of the first exercise fitness watches on the market. It combines a mixture of analog and digital displays and uses the hour, minute, and second hand to track the number of calories burned over time while exercising, based on the initial setup of your own personal weight, age, gender, and exercise intensity. So the watch contains a fitness mode, a caloric data recall mode, and an alarm. There's no chronograph or timer on this model. And this is the first time I've picked up this watch, so we'll go through the initial setup and run through a typical workout and see how everything works. Let's check it out. So this watch came to me in absolutely perfect condition, basically mint condition. You can see that there are no scratches on the crystal at all. But it's a pretty fun looking watch. It's got a very slim profile. And here's a shot of the case back. It runs Casio's 730 module. But just check out the design of this thing. It actually reminds me of Swatch watches from the 1990s. Nice bright green color, very colorful dial, and you can use the A button to cycle through the different modes. So if you press the A button, you come to fitness mode, which will automatically reset the hands for you to the 12 o'clock position, and then it also resets the second hand so that you can choose your intensity level. Press it again, you have the caloric data recall mode, and then you have an alarm mode. And then finally you have the hand set mode, and then you press it again to get back to timekeeping mode. Alright, so let's go set up some initial parameters for this watch so that we can run through a quick fitness run-through test. Alright, so here we are in fitness mode. I'm going to go ahead and hold down the A button to set the parameters. I'll leave the target calories at 300. I'll press C to move to the next one. So this is my weight. It's actually in kilograms. I'm going to change that to pounds in a few minutes. But I'll go ahead and set this to my weight, which is about 155 pounds right now. And you can use the B and D button to cycle through. So I'll set that at 155. I'll go ahead and press C to enter my age, which I am currently 49 years old, believe it or not. Press Z again. This is where you can select your gender, male or female. And then over on this screen you can set your unit of measurement, whether it's kilograms or pounds. And I'll go ahead and set that to pounds, and then I'll press A to finish up. So right now we have all of the basic data input into the system. Alright, so we're still in fitness mode. Now we need to set the intensity level, and if you look at this chart over here, you'll see that the watch allows you to pick several different intensity levels. So it has a bunch that are pre-programmed, like walking, cycling, dancing, jogging, and swimming. So it says here that the number of calories burned by exercise sessions of the same duration will differ in accordance with the intensity of the exercise. So in order to set the exercise intensity, we just have to be in fitness mode here, and then you can use the B or D buttons to change the second hand to point to the intensity that you want. So I'm going to choose walking high pace, which is about 3.9. So let's do that now. Alright, so let's assume this is strapped to our wrist and we're going out for a high-paced walk. All you do is make sure you're in fitness mode, and then you press the D button to begin. And you'll notice that the digital display is now counting down the seconds, minutes, and hours of the workout. And if you notice, the minute hand on the dial is slowly incrementing, counting off the calories burned. So I'm going to let this run for a few minutes and see how those hands work. Alright, so you can see here at about after 3 minutes we've burned approximately 13, 14 calories maybe. That minute hand will continue to increment, and you can count off the calories burned by the yellow inner dial. So what I'm going to do is just let this sit here for about 10 minutes or so, and we'll come back and check out the hands in a few minutes. Alright, so let's hop back into it right now. So after about 30 minutes of high-paced walking, we have burned about 133 calories based on the activity level set and the duration of the exercise. So the minute hand points to approximately 33, and the hour hand points to 10, so that's 100 plus 33, so 133 calories. And as you can see here, the indicator above fitness mode is flashing, meaning that we can always come back in and press D to continue. So if we maybe stopped walking for a few minutes and then continued again, you can press D and then press D again to stop. Now to save this exercise recording into memory, all you have to do is hold down the D button. The number of calories burned will flash for a few minutes, and it will reset the hands back to the 12 o'clock position, reset everything back to 0. So now that one is stored into memory. Alright, so finally let's check out the calorie data recall mode. From the home screen, you press the A button twice, and this watch can store up to a week's worth of exercise activity information. So now it's displaying the week mode, which has 133 calories for the week, since I've only done one test. But if you press the A button, you can cycle through the different days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are all blank. Thursday has today's data, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if we go back to Thursday, and again you can see it has 133 calories, and then the second hand at the top shows the approximate level of exercise intensity. So since I just did a quick 30-minute walk, I'm in the middle of the blue area, the low intensity. And that second hand will adjust itself based on what data you're viewing. So all in all, this watch is pretty cool. I actually like it a lot. I really dig the retro look. I enjoy the bright coloring. I like how the hands operate. And like I said, this watch is basically in mint condition, so it's really quite nice looking. Let's give this a look on the wrist. Right now I'll take off my latest G-Shock that I've been wearing on a regular basis. And let's give this one a look on the wrist. And here we go. This is Casio's AW-60. Again, I have about a 6.75 inch wrist, so this one fits pretty nicely. I really like the look of this. This will come in pretty handy in the summer months, I think. So if you have any comments, leave them down below, and as usual, please leave a like on my video if you enjoyed it, and I would appreciate a subscribe. So again, thanks for checking out my channel, and we'll catch you on the next review.